What's up, everyone? It's your boy Infrar-Ed. Welcome to the Scout Reports. Today I'm bringing you a manga live reaction of Boku no Hero Academia, Chapter 116. Last week left us hanging with All Might going to see All for One for some type of a confrontation about what's going on right now. So I have nothing but expectations for this chapter because it seems like it's been a while since we've seen All for One in any shape, form, or fashion since he got locked up because, they had the whole exam arc. So now we get this man back. We're going to have some type of conversation, I hope. And we're about to go ahead and get in for this chapter. So let's go ahead and get it. Oh, that picture of Bakugou looks so beast. That might have to be thumbnail. I don't know. That is beastly. And Bakugou, him and Todoroki are my favorite characters. I really can't choose between number 1 and 2, but I'll definitely say it's those two guys, and Tokoyami is my all-time favorite characters in this series, followed by Deku, and then I would say Momo. So, man, to see him on this cover and the look on his face, the insolent and indomitable noble beast of Class 1A, get that man his props. Chapter 11 now available, or Volume 11. That's a nice jacket, too. Alright, so you got your fan art and everything here. Alright, here we go. Page 5 is where it's starting. What exactly does All Might want to discuss with his greatest evil? This place is a bit stiff, All Might. For example, let's say your back is itchy and you try to scratch it by rubbing against the back of your chair. The moment you do, all the guns in this place will point at you. Your vital signs, your brain waves, they're monitoring them all at all times. If you so much as think about activating your quirk, their hands will already be gripped around your throat. To be imprisoned deep underground, covered by so many levels of security, this place is built for the complete, utter exclusion of the wicked. They have modeled it after the Greek legend they call Tartarus. It is the name of the god of hell. It is fitting that the fate of those who betray the gods have befallen me. There's no way you're getting out of here, Let's assume that to be the case. So, what do you want from me? Where's Gran Torino? Did you come on your own accord? What's with that pitiful costume of yours? You don't mean to tell me that you're still working as a hero, right? You love to run your mouth, don't you? Come on now, sympathize with me a little. It's been so long since I've had a proper conversation. This guy all for one, man. He's just darkness personified. He's just sitting up locked up in that chair just like, what do you want? Where's Shigaraki? I don't know. Unlike you, I've already let my successor carry on. You bastard, what are you after? What were you trying to do? Against all reason, you managed to keep your body alive. You were able to endure this life for so long. And all the while you dedicated yourself to exploration, manipulation, and controlling others. What were you trying to accomplish? This is an unproductive discussion topic. Even if you listen, you won't be able to understand. There are always going to be people who cannot see eye to eye. We're the same, you and I. There we go. You and I are the same. A good villain always says that because it always like a parallel, like Joker and Batman, like even though it's good and evil, it's like they're two sides of the same coin. And we're seeing this here with All Might and All for One. In the same way you aspire to be a hero of justice, I yearn to be the king of evil. Simple as that. I had the power to embrace these ideals and embody them. If I can live on eternally through these ideals, then no effort is too great for me. If that's the case, then why a successor? You really have to ask that? Interesting. It's because you took everything away from me. Look at this body. It's with this tube that I'm barely able to keep living on. All because of you. My ideals, which I thought were limitless, suddenly became limited. When people know that there will be an end, they entrust. It's like that with everything. Houses and buildings we construct, even the food we put into our mouths. Everything has been made by humans to be entrusted by other humans. I'm just trying to do what everyone else is doing. All Might, in 3 minutes. Wait, that's not all. I still have more to say. Yes, that's right. I thought the world would be pretty shaken up by the news of your retirement. How is it out there? He's completely cut off from the information from the outside world. Please refrain from any imprudent disclosure. So he says. What a shame. I'm sure it's probably something like this. Right now, with the anxiety caused by your departure and the concern by Hero's new leader, All Might, I'm sure the media is appealing to the entirety of Hero society. On the other hand, sensing that growing insecurity in the world, the so-called outcasts of society who don't support heroes will begin to take action, thinking that they may be able to shape the way society behaves. They're beginning to organize amongst themselves. See, yep, that's what I was talking about last week and what I pointed out. People don't have that same belief and endeavor that they do in All Might. So, All for One is basically saying, come on now, with you being retired, these villains are going to rise and these heroes are going to fall because you were the biggest staple of good. Now that that's out of the picture, they don't have anything to fear. He's basically laying this out for All Might right now. Tomura will continue to keep himself concealed for a while so that he can continue to see the organizations he's building and he can expand their influence. I'm sure that there is dissension among villains as well. If the scenario I'm illustrating is actually unfolding in that matter, then that's more or less how I thought things would turn out. And if things really are as I say they are, then the reason would have been because of your retirement and lie that is your appearance. Damn! Hitting All Might in the chest by basically saying the people see you as a fraud now. They saw this big hunking hero as All Might. Now they got this old shriveled old man. You're gone. No one has anything to be afraid of anymore. And this is the best time for villains to strike. I like how this is being laid out. Moving forward, now that you are no longer able to save anybody, all you can do is sit and look at these villains that you were responsible for creating. I believe you will spend the rest of your life stricken by your powerlessness and inability to do anything. But really, I want to hear from you. How does it all feel? All Might, please, back away. All Might's getting riled up. People often get upset when their feelings are guessed correctly. What a shame you can't hit me here. And he's taunting the man too. That's what's making it worse. He knows All Might can't do anything in this form he is in right now, and he's still taunting him. You of all people, don't you go and presume you know everything. I understand you're thinking very well. All this time I've been thinking about how much that fact would disturb you. Shigaraki, the blood relative of Master and I, no, both the boy and I, to be killed by him? That's the gist of it, isn't it? And? No. What would you do if you found him? You're no longer capable of seeing him as a villain. You would be at a complete loss. No matter what his lineage is, at the end of the day, he's a criminal. I will not die. I won't allow Shigaraki to kill me. I will not be killed. The future you envision will never happen, you bastard. Oh man, All Might did not just raise a death flag right here. He raised a death bat signal. This is basically saying, kill me right now. I mean, we all thought that All Might was going to die in the battle that he had with All for One a lot of chapters back. But he ended up living, and instead, he's just lost all his powers. But whenever you say, I am not going to die, to your villain, that's usually when they die, especially when you've been downgraded to the point that All Might has right now. I'm truly worried for him in this arc and in this plan that All For One has with all these villains uprising. If people find out like who he is, they're going to come after him. I mean, he was on TV. I think his weekend state was on TV. It could be people coming after All Might now. Who knows what can go on right now, man. For this death flag to just be raised, all those feels that I had when he was fighting All For One is coming back. Let's get back to the chapter. I'm here to settle things, you said. Did you come here to tell me that? All Might, time's up. Please exit. The future you envision, I'll smash it. However many times I need to. And you can sit there spending the rest of your life looking on. The rest of my life, huh? Yeah, that's definitely a death flag for All Might. Sorry for the timing conflict with school. The procedures around Taurus are exceptionally troublesome. How'd they all go? If you were hoping for any semblance of useful information, then I'm sorry to disappoint. Well, I didn't think it'd be that simple. We've got a long road ahead of us. His take is that Shigaraki will stay concealed and work to expand his power. If we're to take that seriously, trying to carry out a raid seems like a fool's errand. And one last thing. Because of the strict procedures, I wasn't able to get any notes but my interview with Stain. Oh, somebody talked to Stain! Oh, shit! So maybe he really is going to be a factor in this arc. Oh, man, if he gets out. Young Midoriya. Sorry, 1 second. Thanks to you, I was able to take another step forward. Oh, yeah! Midoriya got that license and text All Might. And that smile on his face right now. He just looks so happy and so in peace. And once again, that death flag, that death signal has been flared for All Might right now. Oh, man. It's like everything is lining up now. To the bad guy having the perfect plan, it seems. To the threat of villains rising over heroes. And villains coming together to form more packs of villains and teams almost. And now that he sees that Deku has passed his test and he's so happy. Yeah, All Might's going to die. I really think he's going to die now. What's up? It's nothing. Keep your eyes on the road, Tsukachi. 1A Alliance. I wonder if All Might saw my message yet. Back to your normal class is starting tomorrow. Texting? Chocolate, please. You're asking for too many things. What an unforgettable summer break. Yeah. It's good to see everybody back. Everybody's about to go back to school now. You got the main cast here. Let me get in on those too. Oh, so cute. Hey! Come outside after. It's about your quirk. What? The secret of the transfer. What exactly is Bakugo want? Oh, man! Bakugo has to have put 2 and 2 together right now and know that Deku had to have got his abilities from All Might. I mean, he hasn't exactly been hiding it until recently when he started using his legs. That they had the same. And Bakugo's smart. I'm pretty sure that Bakugo knows that Deku is using his powers now. But this kind of makes me wonder where it goes. I mean, I've thrown out the fact long ago that Bakugo is going to be a villain. It's not going to happen. They could have went the cliche route and had him be a villain back when he joined. Well, not when he joined. Back when he got kidnapped by Shigaraki and everybody else. But he escaped. And he said, screw you guys. I'm going to be a hero. They teased that Ida would be an anti-hero. And he ended up clearing that up by the end of the arc. I can very well see Bakugo being an anti-hero. Or at the very least, he will be a hero that people are probably like a little bit keen on, like Endeavor. We could very well be seeing All Might and Endeavor being grown once again with Bakugo and Deku here. Interesting. But I want to know what's going to go on because it seems like Bakugo has grown so much as a character that I don't think that he would just openly want to thrash Deku right now. He'll probably want to do it fairly or on a grand stage or something. But he's definitely going to be pissed because if you go way back to the beginning, he was already pissed that he got these powers to begin with. He was like, all this time I thought that you were worthless and you've been hiding this from me. Bakugo thought that he was just trying to make a fool out of him, and to see that come back, I think we're gonna see a little bit of the old Bakugo come back, but I think he's grown and matured enough to say that these two are definitely going to be rivals now. I don't think it's going to be like that little bit of friendship that you see within them. I think now they're going to split to the point where Bakugo is going to be like, I'm still going to crush you. I think he's probably at least briefly going to go back to wanting to crush Deku at the very least. But I don't think he's going to be a villain. I don't think he's going to be a villain at all. They built him up too much for him to go down that dark of a path. Anti-hero maybe, the new endeavor definitely. So guys, that was this chapter in a nutshell. Man, this was very entertaining. Very dialogue heavy chapter just to get into the mind of All For One and sees that even though he's behind this cell, everything is still pretty much going to his plan, especially with Shigaraki, because you got a school full of heroes, and now you got people being villains congregating, coming up, and then you got the people who don't agree with the views of Endeavor, people who don't like Endeavor, and you got those people saying, well, if this is what we have to look up to, then we might as well do our own thing. So, guys, definitely let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me, and I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Infrar-Ed signing out. See you soon.